Yeah, probably. I'm not gonna be able to see it. I can see the moon. I can see the moon perfectly. Um, but I'm not gonna be able to see the sun probably until December, January.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. they begin the drive with Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 21, here's the 2nd and 8. Now Carr. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Throwing on first down is Carr. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Jordan Brooks on the tackle. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Play action. Now it's Carr. There's Chris Olave. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Here's Kamara trying to puts it on the carpet. It's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
This is Fant on the short completion. That one good for 14 in the Seahawk first.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Walker now at 1st and 10. And he's got room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 14 for the 2nd play in a row. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now it's Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. A first look here for DJ Dallas. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Smith. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Here's Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They'll try the air now with Smith. Flush to his right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Walker. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. This is a long drive. Offensively, wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on, and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others?
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Ken Walker taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. Touchdown. Here's Myers to boot it away. On the return, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Carr gonna throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Uchenna Nwosu. And he will take this one. It's a touchdown. Well, the offense had really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker partner. He took matters into his own hands and his legs on that pick. And once he had it, I don't think anyone on the field could have stopped him.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. From the 33, here's second and a couple. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On third down, here's Kamara. And this will wind up a Saints first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Now Carr. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Now a play fake. Carr. To the right side and complete to Thomas. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. He's got room at the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On play action, now Carr. Finds his man, that's Olave on the crossing route. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. Now a first down carry, it's Kamara. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. To throw his Carr. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
And the Seahawks add a couple of extra DBs going with the dime look here.
Indeed, 6 on the field. Carr now to throw. Touchdown, Saints. Taysom Hill from 19 yards away. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. Will Lutz on for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. On the return, it's Eskridge, and he'll bring it out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
3rd and long, it's Smith. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon, and no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Taking it about the 36. A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On play action, it's Carr, eluding the pressure right. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's Carr. Open man downfield is Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taysom Hill with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Lutz with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here's Moore. He will return it. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. On 1st and 10, Smith. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. That goes for a gain of 31. Smith trying to get him to the line quickly with the clock rolling. Now Geno on first down. And this one too low.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot here before break. Smith. He's going to throw one up from the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw on second down is Smith. They'll fire one downfield for Fant. And incomplete on the deep ball. It's been a struggle for him accruing yards in this game passing the football. So there he said, hey, I'm going to try to chuck it deep, but another incompletion.
Has to be a little bit frustrating because of what you just described. It's been a struggle for him here in the second half, hoping for one big shot to get him out of the doldrums.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. Running right, here's Walker. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A good pick up there at 20 yards.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up for the first and goal.
It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Smith keeps it on the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Seahawks have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is now 21-14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. One of the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score. That turns into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. 43 yards on the ground for him so far. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 4. he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. That one goes for 30 yards. Kamara. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. And he is going to lose yardage here. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. $13 yards remaining on second down. On second down, it's Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and making sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him.
My bad, y'all. I didn't know I was muted.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down.
Shout out to the 3 people tuned in, man.
Back at the 33-yard line. So on now comes the kicker. It's Jason Myers. Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that's CD.
Appreciate y'all for stopping by.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely
that's a critical score right there.
Get 3 points.
Critical score right there for real.
And they were able to get it done.
We're going to keep pressure on them. We're not really going to let them get too lax back there.
A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to a field goal.
Thank you. Oh, come on now, dog. Come on now, man, baby. Don't do me like that, man. And
from midfield, here's Carr. Back to Kamara for another catch.
We're okay with that. No big scores, but nothing up the field.
Bring up second down.
That's mine. Let's go. All the way to the sideline. All the way.
There's the stiff arm.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now.
You're not giving them that ball back.
You really have no chance to win the football game.
So right there, I don't want to be along the sideline right there.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker.
If you see a quarterback, you're gonna try to get back to the middle of the field. Try to get back to the middle of the field, hit him with a stiff arm or a juke. I don't feel like I want it. Lord. One thing about the blitz, if you have the numbers this year, you got the numbers. You send in 5, he blocking 4. Send in 6, he blocking 5. Somebody coming free.
Some space.
And a solid way to do that.
Somebody coming free.
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
SGG.
Noah Fant, 38 yards. And the Seahawks
SGG. But some about that blitz this year, and it's not glitchy. It's not glitchy. It's just how it should be. Grown man running free in your backyard. Pause. Man, that's crazy. Kicking in your front door. Kind of pause.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have.
That's kind of how it goes, man. Somebody untouched, they should get back there in no time.
The New Orleans offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. He's got the first down, and more than that, down the sideline he goes. And he is going to have the Saints first down, and this is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
That man, Taysom is a dog.
Taysom Hill, 23 yards for the touchdown.
It's too much speed.
And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game.
It's too much speed coming from that tight end position.
On the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Got an onside kick it. Kick it good.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Good return.
On the return, it's Eskridge, and he'll bring it out.
Law.
Hindsight probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Strong formation, power runs.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. Down he goes at the 23 and pick up a 4.
Come on, dog.
So another stop, 150
straight
left
up the middle right there.
I
I like how he moved Cam down to the inside, though.
3rd and 2. On third down, here's Walker. The same outcome on
that first, good job.
All runs of 4 yards. The last one gets him a first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Nathan Shepard in there to make the tackle.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take the knee. The game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So the victory here for Seattle. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we